Everything started, Renee, about 9 o'clock, 9:30 this morning in Baton Rouge. Police closed off Airport Road. This is where the protests have been going on based on the shooting of Alton Sterling on July the 5th. He was a black man who got into a scuffle with white police officers who killed him, and it was captured on video, on cell phone video, and that video went viral. And of course, there's been many, many protests, including a large one over the weekend there. And the police were called in after a number of shots were heard. Some officers are saying very timed shots, suggesting this could be an ambush, but there's no proof of that yet. They're not sure if it's an ambush, if it's a robbery, or something else. They say they saw one suspect in black or black-like camouflage clothing with a long gun. They think there are two other suspects still on the loose, but they're not positive. As you said in the intro, one has been killed. We don't know for sure the exact number of officers who have been killed. We've been hearing from the mayor anywhere from 3 to 4. A number of others have been injured as well. Now, the police have been active in the last little while. The situation is still very fluid, but they've been running around based on the live video we've been seeing out of Baton Rouge. We're not sure what that means. And like I said, it's still very fluid. There's not a lot of details. And apart from the description of the clothes, the police have not released any details about the description of the suspects themselves, Renee.
Yeah, and obviously no information about any possible motive or what spurred this attack at all at this point. But despite that, what effect could this have, this ongoing violence have on the Republican and Democratic race for the White House?
Well, already, like a lot of the AmNets, the American networks, have been going into the Republican area in Cleveland right now, asking people that question. And we do know that Donald Trump's campaign has one of its signposts is law and order. Things have gone terribly wrong in the United States with shootings in California, the shootings in Dallas, the shootings in Minnesota, the shootings here. There seems to be shootings every other day somewhere. Some get reported largely and some don't. And he wants to bring back what he calls law and order and respect to the police right across this nation. So this really works, although they would not say that we wanted this to happen, obviously, but this works into their platform as another example why this needs to be done. So this will be, I believe, will be played very high up during the convention next week. And police officers have come out themselves and said, we need direct changes, and they're appealing to the Republicans. We need things like we need tactical rifles in every single police car. We need two-person officers in every single police car, because many now right across North America, including Canada, are just one person in a police car, and they say that's just not good enough in the light of things that have happened in the United States. So this has made everyone jittery. It will be a big, big bone of contention and discussion at the Republican convention. And of course, then there's also the debate between the NRA and the anti-gun lobby here in the United States, of course, because one will say, we need more guns to protect, we need less guns because look what happens. And the bottom line is, in Baton Rouge, it's an open carry state, Louisiana. So that means you can walk with a rifle slung over your shoulder or a handgun holstered as long as you have the proper permit, Renee.
And that's the same situation up there in Cleveland as well.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Stephen. The CBC's Stephen Puttycombe in Washington.